try to make it out like I'm conflicted. I don't like your energy. I don't like it. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, no, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest, still ain't mention me. Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in it, went instantly. Lately I've been catching plays, it's like it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much, I keep it simple.
Yeah, well, you're gonna find somebody.
Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking real screw. Penthouse at the top with the clear view. Oh, look, I don't like your energy, I don't like it. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, no, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. You know my client, I know killing me. Heard you told my girl about all of them, that's the enemy. Why they hogging up the recipe? Heard they talking like I can't let Ken Wallace get ahead of me. Know your heart full of jealousy. All that acting tough, damn, this must be a parody. Okay, one-on-one ain't no comparing me. Okay, wait, two-on-two, that's like for they be sharing me. Okay, they working like the rent dude. Rent got them going, that's what I'm into. Yeah, if I'm in it, then I own it, not a rental. No, I've been plotting on the lamb and the Benz cool. Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't like your energy, I don't like it. I don't like the fake.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Personal, yeah.
Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. And no run back here.
We buckling down on Debo today.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Calling an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
That was a good run. Probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Slot man moves right. Pickett now on first down. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Pickett to throw on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. A man who was a prep All-American in nearby Antioch, it's Najee Harris. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. On third down, here's Harris. And he's in. Touchdown.
That's it, y'all.
Najee Harris.
Business. It's a business trip.
And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he brings brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Because it's personal. It's a business trip. Nothing against you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out, and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time looked well for a solid gain.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Garoppolo. Man open, that's Debo.
Man, that's Debo first catch. Come on, y'all.
But not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Garoppolo now, first down throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. There he goes, left side. 20, 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six
So,
for a Steeler touchdown.
ran him over and scored.
Wow, this one, it is
That was
getting out of
vicious.
hand early. They add a pick six to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you're
Ran over
seeing here
and
from those
scored is
defenders
crazy.
is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick six. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
That's crazy.
Extra point put through
Just
by
ran this man.
Boswell. And
Just
it's
ran
now
this man over,
21-0.
then took it to the crib. That's crazy. I told you this is nothing but a
So they
business
throw the
trip.
pick six. They'll get
Nothing
another
personal
shot
to
at it
you.
now as this one's in the air.
Shit, I don't even know you.
From a
Why
couple
the shit would be
yards
personal
deep,
with
he'll
you?
bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Let me stop. Life is great. First team defense, come on.
The 49er
We know
offense
we
set
know
to
what
get
he
this
want to
drive
run. We just gonna
underway.
keep
Well,
shit basic.
I kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know
Good
we're in
pass.
the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only
He's gonna throw a pick. Don't trip.
back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
How do you still catch that shit? That's crazy. This shit, Kittle.
Down on the other side of midfield.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half,
That's Kittle though.
and they could use a shot in the
So I ain't
arm,
even mad.
something to perk them up a bit, and they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Thank you.
Good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
That ain't happening again. He ain't breaking like that easy again.
Line of scrimmage, the 30.
He got some vision on him,
1st
though.
and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Bro, good fucking pass.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
21. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And
No,
he'll get
sir.
this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1. On
No, sir.
And a short
No, sir.
pickup there down to about the 9. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Absolutely love the effort there.
Yeah,
the
be quiet,
ability to
be
float
quiet,
from his
Joe.
inside
Quiet,
spot
Joe.
and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Every game I'm gonna play is gonna be different. I just gotta execute. Y'all gonna see me play some of the smartest football you've seen a Madden player play. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Garoppolo now.
That's a pick. Come on.
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the
Good defense, y'all.
out to the 20. The turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
Good shit, Kenny.
We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man Johnson. No gain on the play. And it'll be second down. Here's Pickett. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there in man coverage. But you take the chance that you get to the quarterback. And so he gets completion here. Congratulations. Keep coming at it, and hopefully it pays off by the end of the game that you're starting to get to him while still able to cover on the back end.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A first throw for the backup Trubisky. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again. Finds Pickens outright. Touchdown! George Pickens, 23 yards for the touchdown, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it.
The
play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Told you, it's nothing personal against you, bro. I don't know you. It's just a business trip.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
First stop was y'all. Or you, should I say.
Fields it right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Now left side. Now the ball comes loose, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them a possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover, but I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I play?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go. Touchdown! 49ers.
Good shit.
George Kittle, 58 yards. And the 49ers get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Pickett again. This time he looks to throw it. Out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
2nd and goal from the 1. Now Pickett will look to pass it. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. A 1-yard touchdown pass as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally...
And now here is another interception. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. And my goodness, another interception. William Jackson with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Pickett will look to throw it here. It's brought in by Harris. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Pickett now from the gun here. Flushed out right. Wise play by Pickett, sliding to avoid the hit. He also has the 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Boswell good with the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. And now here is another interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Steelers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he will find his man Samuel. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. There's Garoppolo to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Garoppolo looks to throw. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Dang, that was 40 minutes.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.
Or 39.
The offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just
Good night
domination
game
on both sides of the football here this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
Thought it was a business trip in San Francisco. I thought I was playing. Kenny didn't even have all them yards. But he was throwing tutties. His first possession went bad. I boxed him right here. He threw some dumb shit. Good shit by TJ. Got a little return. So we ain't soft rip. Kenny ain't have, you feel me? He ain't have to do too much. He sat in the pocket right here. Delivered a great football to George. And then handed off to Nicey for a touchdown. Come down here. Intercepted him. Defense. Touchdown. Boxed him. Like he throwing the ghost. Good clean pocket too. And Wallace scores. You feel me? It's getting ugly now. Now we come up here. He started to rush a little bit with Christian. Then good little 15-yard pass by Garoppolo. He sit in the pocket. Great deliverance to Debo. Boom. Right? Doing good. Then we come here. Great defense by me. Coverage. So boom, off rip, we coming straight off with the press. Off rip. Nobody gets off free. Off rip. Boom. Everybody pressed. That's what I'm saying. He thinking he running with him. Nah, come here. Just there. Oh yeah, that was no. This is crazy. This the play where this is crazy. Look at this shit, y'all. Caught the pick, right? Boom. Ran him over. First of all, we don't know what he's looking at, but boom, and he used to play for Pittsburgh. Him right there, McLeod. Ray McLeod used to play for us. Ran him over. Then look at this. Party like the Red Sea. Took it all the way to the crib. Told him to come get some. Then we dance. You feel me? Well, coming down here. He doing good. And then he throws another pick. To who? Miles Jack, 51. Had a hell of a game. Thinking ain't nobody right there. Caught him. Then here goes my next drive. We're gonna start it off with throw a little dot to Calvin. It's a wobbly dot, but throw on the Calvin. Had to sub him out. Mitch come in, do his job. Like just quick dots. Good blocker right there. Give me upfield. Look, get Kenny back in, throw a touchdown to George Pickens. You feel me? Come down here. And he scored right there. That's his only touchdown. The rest, Kenny Pickett. Just sitting in the pocket comfortable. Delivering. This was crazy because I've been hit this. This is crazy. See, I could have, because he already going up. I could have threw it right here, but it wasn't working. Of course, you know George Pickens is going to do George Pickens things. Clutch right there. You come down here. Then we throw one to Deontay. Dot, by the way. Kenny throwing dots. Telling Kenny a dot, by the way. Great route by Deontay. Great dot. Then picked him off again right here. That was too easy. Then my boy William Jack clamping shit. Boom. Come down here, pass to nice, quick dump off. He get about 10. We'll get down the goal line. This time just going to George Pickens. Silly dots. Look, broken. Let's come over here. Just off the motion. At this point, the ball is still in my hands, but it's coming out. Perfect. Just. That was nasty. Interception. Thinking somebody open. Throw another one to Calvin. Just crazy shit.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature.
I'm finna go play with AZ now.
They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call hit boy for beats, ask for
Just scrape the nigga with them. Now it's time to scrape the nigga with AZ.
if the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Let's reflect times. I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the up. Just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause the ultimate.
We have another victim.
Situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually cause a mayor. Little tune so sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers, I ain't many of them. Enemies, I'm the enema. I'ma them just like my keys drop my on the dinner work. My thoughts I keep confidential, it's consequential. Philosophies unidentical, I'm not in it. My Siamese brother Benjamin, that's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all BBs, I call them Vivica, skating underneath.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one.
Oh, this is going to be a good game.
Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Arizona Cardinals.
This versus my nemesis, Lamar Jackson.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away.
And this
one is underway here on EA Sports. A short kick taken at the 18.
Let me go to my depth chart real quick. I gotta make some moves real quick. They ain't gonna let me do my shit? That's crazy. He hating on me. It's cool. Let's go. First team offense.
First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Now this goes to the former Raven, Marquise Brown. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second in a couple. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Play fake. Murray. That's good. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson going to look to do it himself. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. From the gun, it's Jackson. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Andrews. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. First carry for James Conner. And he's got room. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Murray a give. This is Conner. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Conner is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball.
After that fluke shit that happened
that's usually not the recipe to beat around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
From the 31, Jackson. That's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. An option handoff here to Dobbins. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. First and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll run with Dobbins, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Finds his running back, James Conner. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now Murray off play action. Going deep for Hopkins. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Rolling to his left. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Another run here with Dobbins. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On third down, here's Dobbins. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They're going for it with Dobbins.
Let's go.
Sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Murray now on first down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On first and 10 is Conner. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A give running right is Conner. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Murray getting this complete to Conner. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
This is Conner running right. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They go back to the ground, this time Clement. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Corey Clement, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marco Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to take over a couple of yards shy in midfield.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, it's Murray. Forced out to his left. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Murray. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Prater on to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Good shit, y'all. Good defense.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Still a lot of time left, fellas. Still a lot of time left.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to
Let's
try
go.
and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He's going to look deep down the field.
He still brings it in off the tip here on the deep shot. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
They go play action now. Jackson.
That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Here's Ricard.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. They'll try and run for it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. There wasn't even thought of a short field goal. There was no hesitation. They were going for it.
I think he was thinking ahead a couple plays ago, that if he got in this situation, they were definitely going for it. And you're right. It was a confident call and a decisive run to pick it up.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Well, that drive...
Bye. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all see this? That's what I do. I was locked in. My bad for the silence. It was just locked in.
Sold a million records, yeah. Used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Take that with my chest. No, I will not bend. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Run it up, 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 run it up. You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the king first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog, so the day that you finally pop off. The sheep is not just a once off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's right. I thank God for the payment. That's a solid foundation. When I finally make it, I give God all the praises. GSB who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends. Sit that with my chest. No, I will not bend. I don't follow trends. Sit that with my chest. I will not bend. Run it up. Run it up.
Let's get it. One of my other teams. I'm getting my game back. I hope I play the Packers. I want to play the Packers so bad. They cheated.
Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down. At the 21. Now a play fake it at Stafford. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. Flushed out right. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Here's a run with Akers on second down. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, Stafford. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
And Gay knocks this one through. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. He's got a man, complete.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 30 yards.
And the Chiefs have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
That was a cool little drive by him.
This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys that they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And they'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Dancing to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete.
Wow. They cheating.
And they turn it over. Boy, a
Wide
curious
open.
decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Mahomes now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mahomes steps away to his left. His throw incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
After the run, now Stafford gonna throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this
Come on, Tutu, where you going? Why would you go upfield?
It's Joshua Williams.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right? He's got a man, complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, LA.
Cooper Kupp,
74 yards.
and the Rams are once again back in front.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Take it in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
They find some open field here. And now the rookie's free. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco,
54 yards as they have taken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Stafford on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And he gets it down to the 32.
49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Running right, here's Brown. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Here's Stafford. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Stafford.
Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Hammering for the goal line.
Oh,
he
my.
loses the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
A dump down to McKinnon. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Mahomes now to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now here's Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
It certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a give to Brown. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Stafford. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Gay's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Further than passion ever will. The past is in your head. The future is be happy with what you have while working for what you want. Focus on becoming a better
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
Focus on becoming a better version of yourself every day. And let your
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. But despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
From the 30 on second down, Mahomes, catch is made by Hardman. And to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Nicole Hardman with his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room.
We're going to get that back. That's crazy. I wasn't even trying to run that damn coverage. You got me slipping.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. Flush to his right. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field,
You fin to right now, Macabre. Don't worry.
Someone's going to shake free, and you'll find an open receiver. But
come on, never seen it. You gonna see. Trust me.
Two-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on.
Stay tuned into this. You're going to see.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On first down, Stafford here. Eluding the pressure right.
Keep running. Like, why? Oh, my God.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They snap it to Stafford. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he is going to have the Rams first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on fourth down. Now Stafford escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now it's the backup Mayfield. Being chased out left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Got an open man finding Jefferson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On 1st and 10, Stafford.
That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Rams.
Tutu Atwell.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Mahomes' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw.
Here's Tony on the quick slant.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
On 1st down, Mahomes.
That went into the hands of Tony downfield.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now it's Mahomes again.
Good shit, Aaron. It's Aaron Donald. I told you, I seen these boys lose before.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
Good shit, Ramsey.
That's good. The completion there for 7
That's all we need.
And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
I like that.
For a timeout, their second. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
What? And I stripped the ball.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one from Patrick Mahomes.
Good
And
pass,
the Chiefs
Mahomes.
answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie.
It's a good pass, but I stripped the ball. That's crazy.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead.
That's cool.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
He's sitting back, bro.
Next drive, the Rams offense at
All
the
he doing
line.
is sitting back. I ain't tripping.
Now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And
I
this
ain't
turns
tripping.
into a nice
He's
game
just sitting
with a
back.
slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
On first down, it's Stafford. Flush to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
Now a give. Akers running left. And some room to roam now. And he has a big gain
Let's go.
inside the
Good shit,
40
Cam.
before being dropped. 77 yards rushing for Akers, and this is a first down. They give it to Brown. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice
Nah, I ain't
sustained
worried.
drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The last run
I ain't
got
worried.
6. Now 2nd and 4.
Ain't no reason to.
Off running left is Akers. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Ain't no reason to be worried.
Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Stafford.
Whoa!
Costly one, it's intercepted.
Yeah.
Picked off by Legarius
Yeah, that's
Sneed.
crazy.
And
That's
the Chiefs
GG's.
have just about sewn up this football game.
He got up there with Tyler Higbee.
In the air for an agonizingly long time.
That's crazy.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead
I was
into
throwing
an
bullshit
area.
all game when it was tied game, bro. I was shredding
It's an
you.
easy interception.
I ain't tripping. I'll take the
Chiefs
L.
about set to begin
I'll
this
take the
drive.
L.
And barring mistakes, they should be able to
I'll
kneel
take the
this one
L.
out and finish
You start
it off.
talking now.
And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't
You
really
start
come into
talking now,
play.
though. You funny. Why you start talking now, though? People like you funny.
Man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
What's
He'll
up,
get a
Jay?
nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Bro, be quiet, bro. Not you, bad. Not you.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
This nigga I'm
He's got a
playing.
little daylight. And he's
Yeah.
going to get this one all the way down to the Rams 30.
Here I come.
6-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Look at you. You still here? Bro, you supposed to dance right. This weak ass nigga. He think he's so good. He better try so hard to score a touchdown.
Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.